Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to today's Thursday, May 16th, 2024, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School girls varsity lacrosse action as your Walpole High Timberwolves host the Milton High Wildcats in a Bay State Conference Herget Division game from John Turco Field on the Walpole High campus. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports, and I'll be handling all the play-by-play action for today's game. Coming off an impressive 18-7 victory over 6th-ranked Longmeadow yesterday, Walpole will be playing its third game in as many days. The win was the second in a row after having had its 10-game winning streak snapped in a 15-7 upset loss to Weymouth. The Timberwolves are in second place in the MIAA Division II Power Rankings, stand atop the Herget at 8-1, 15-3 overall. Ranked 5th in the Boston Globe Top 20, Coach Mike Tassoni's team has outscored their opponents 265 to 151 and is unbeaten in 8 home contests. Scoring-wise, a pair of juniors are leading the charge. Caitlin Naughton tops the team with 98 points on 75 goals and 23 assists, while Sophia Frucci follows with 58 goals and 20 helpers for 78 points. Caitlin slammed home 7 goals with an assist against Longmeadow, while Sophia netted 4 lamplighters and a trio of helpers. Karen Birch, one of the Timberwolves' 4 captains, along with Abby Johnson, Taylor Carter, and Caitlin Naughton, has been a steadying defensive influence in front of goalkeeper Abby Johnson. Sophomore Emily Hagan has been a force all over the field, no matter what position Coach Tassoni puts her at. Milton sits in the basement of the Herget at 1-7, 3-9 overall. The Wildcats, who have been outscored 152 to 79, have won 2 of 7 road contests. The Red and White lost 6 of their opening 7 games, with an 11-9 count over Framingham accounting for the victory. After edging Canton 9-8 and Quincy 13-8, Milton has fallen in the last 3 games. The Timberwolves won both games last year by identical 17-5 scores and have captured 9 straight going back to 2015. During this run, Walpole has outscored Milton 159 to 45. Let's see. If you are interested in doing play-by-play or color commentary for any Walpole High sport, we ask that you contact Walpole Media Corporation Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or by emailing her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. Anybody can do this job. We'll work with you. We'll train you. You don't have to worry about being a professional. None of us are. But it's a lot of fun, so if you're a sibling, parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle, neighbor, friend, or anybody at all that's interested in Walpole High sports, please just make yourself available. Give us a call. Once again, Tamara can be reached at 508-668-7795 or by emailing her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. The 2 teams are out on the field. It's a breezy day today. Sprinkling rain. We hope it holds off for the majority of the game. And we are underway. Okay, Caitlin Naughton taking the draw for Walpole. She gets the ball, coming down on the left side. Cutting towards the middle. Sends it ahead to Sophia Frucci. Frucci moving in. Shoots just wide of the net. No, I'm sorry, she did find the back of the net. 13 seconds into the game, Walpole jumps out to a 1-0 lead with Sophia Frucci getting the goal. Now, much like yesterday's game where Walpole scored 18 seconds into the game, this time they scored 5 seconds earlier than that. Ball comes over, Frucci gets it. Sophia going down on the far left side. She's got Emily Hagan in the middle. Gets it to Hagan. Hagan's dumped. And Walpole will get the ball. Frucci with it. And we're underway. Goes to Emily Hagan. And Hagan puts it in, giving Walpole a 2-0 lead. Time of this goal, 41 seconds. So it took 28 seconds to score this second goal here. Rain beginning to come down a little bit harder now. Okay, once again, Naughton wins the draw to Frucci, back to Emily Hagan, to Caitlin, bounce to save. Hagan comes away with the ball. Looking behind the net, she gets it over to Ava McLean. Ava cutting towards the front, looking. She's got out front. Oh, her pass gets away, and it's picked up by Emily Dunn. But Milton comes back with it. Coming down. Sophia McFadden with the ball for the Wildcats. She gets it over to Ava Regan. Regan going behind the net. Dumps it off to Abby Nady. Coming over the side, Mary Lovett gets the ball back. Sends it up top to Elizabeth May. And back to McFadden. McFadden hands it off to Grace Pater. McFadden moving in, looking for the shot. The ball stolen by Naughton. Caitlin coming down the field now. Crosses over the W for Walpole High in the middle of the field. Caitlin going to bring it down herself all the way. Cuts a little bit to the left. Shoots. Save by the goalie. I think... Naughton with it, setting up the offense, cuts towards the right, looking, shooting, ball's knocked away before she can get the shot off. Sophie McFadden with it, she's being chased down by Ava McLean, who steals the ball, and she's got it. Ava coming around in front, setting up really fast, comes over, a shot, score, and that was Ryan McDonald on the goal. The Walpole takes a 3-0 advantage here. Time of that goal, 2:51 of the first quarter as Walpole holds a 3-0 advantage now. Caitlin taking the draw. I'm glad to see Walpole come out flying here. Sometimes after a big game like yesterday's one with Long Meadow, there's a little bit of a drop-off for the teams, but Walpole isn't showing that at all, having scored 3 goals in the first less than 3 minutes. What the heck? Ball loose, picked up by Sophia. Frucci coming down, middle of the field, goes over to her left, passes it over to Emily Hagan. Emily to Dunn. No, I'm sorry, that's to McDonald. Cutting in front, ball on the ground, loose. Everybody chasing it, and Walpole will come away with it. It's Jenna Wong. Now it comes over on the far side. Back to McLean. Coming in front, looking, has the ball knocked down. Ava comes right in, shoots, scores. So Ava McLean makes it 4-0 here. 3:57 the time of that goal. Walpole working on all 4 cylinders today here. If this keeps up, Mike DeSoni will be able to clear his bench early and get the younger players some varsity playing time. Ball on the ground, scooped ahead by Naughton. She picks it up, loses it momentarily, and it's grabbed by, it'll be Walpole ball. All right, another penalty stroke coming up here. It's Frucci. Her shot is blocked by the goalie, Lucy Lloyd-Faber. She gets it ahead to Maddie Hunt. Bringing it down for the Wildcats. Ball is knocked loose. And it's Grace Pater with it. Pater sending it ahead. Shot. Score! Abby Nady scoring for Milton, cutting Walpole's lead to 4-1. Time of that goal is 5:08. Ball in the air, on the ground, and battling away. It's Caitlin Naughton with it, bringing it down. Going towards the back of the net. Gets it over to Ava McLean. McLean looking in front, shoots, score. Sophia Frucci gets her second of the game from Ava McLean. Walpole's lead is now 5-1. Ready for the draw at midfield. Ball up in the air. Naughton knocks it back, and it's picked up by Emily Hagan. Emily coming down the middle of the field. Looking, gets it off on the side to Karen Birch. There's a whistle. Coming in, Emily shoots and bounces it over the top of the net. Comes back out to Maddie Allen for the Wildcats. Circles back, looking for some help. Being covered by Jenna Wong. Still continuing down. Loose ball picked up by Emily Hagan. Emily sends it ahead to Sophia Frucci. Frucci moving in. Back to Jenna Wong. Wong over to Emily Hagan. Emily swapping sides with Ryan McDonald. Shot and a score. And a timeout being called by Milton. As their coach, Elizabeth Schaefer, looking to settle her team down and try to get them to play a little bit better defensively. Walpole heading back out onto the field. Milton still getting instructions. The big guns scoring-wise for Walpole, like we said earlier, Naughton and Frucci are both juniors. Emily Hagan and her twin sister Emily are only sophomores. So there's a lot of power coming up in upcoming years for the Timberwolves. Abby Johnson, the goalie for Walpole today, as she has been all year. Face off up in the air. Ava Reagan for Milton. She loses it to Hagan. Emily coming down, cutting towards the front. Bad pass. Wong will pick it up. Looking for Frucci. No, Jenna's going to take it in herself. Behind the net to McDonald and to McLean. On the far side. Naughton coming in, shoots, scores. Caitlin Naughton. Walpole's lead is now 7-1. Ball up in the air, goes over to the side. Ava Reagan is able to pick it up for Milton. And she gets it off to Grace Harris. Harris loses the stick and the ball, but Milton is able to keep control with Maddie Hunt picking it up. Wildcats coming down. Reagan with the ball again. Gets it over to Maddie Allen on that far side. In front, and the ball picked off in midair by Abby Johnson in the Walpole net. She puts it on the ground, and Walpole will start out with it. Coming down now. Good head of speed coming down here is Emily Dunn. Emily behind the net to McLean. Ava cutting towards the middle, towards the front. Sends it back to Wong. Wong to Frucci. Frucci to Naughton. Frucci moving in, putting a stutter step on, shoots over the top of the net. Walpole will have the ball, comes back. McLean with it. She dishes it off, gets it back. Out front to Frucci. Frucci's is stopped by the goalie. But Walpole will start it out from behind their goal, behind the Milton goal. Naughton looking for somebody free. Milton comes away with it. It's Allen bringing it down. Stops at midfield, drops the pass back. It's on the ground, and Wong comes up with it. Jenna has it knocked away, but Walpole will control it. Wong to Naughton. Naughton's to Dunn. And they get it to their goalie, Lucy Faber. Minute and a half to go in this first quarter. Milton with the ball. Mary Lovett. Comes back to Georgie Trainik. But there's a steal here for Walpole. Coming right down the middle, shooting and scoring. A little soft shot there by Karen Birch, one of Walpole's co-captains. Walpole up 8-1 now, with 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Face off at midfield. Ava Reagan and Caitlin Naughton. Naughton gets the ball, has it knocked down. It'll still be Walpole ball. Sends it ahead to Emily Hagan. Emily heading straight down the middle, cutting to her left, goes to Wong. Jenna gets it back to Naughton with the ball, has it knocked down. Coming in, shooting and scoring is Caitlin Naughton. Walpole up 9-1 now, with 24 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Ready for the face-off. They'll do it again. Ball loose, Milton comes up with it. It's Elizabeth May. She sends it ahead. The horn sounds ending the first quarter, and Walpole takes a 9-1 advantage after 12 minutes of play. So for Walpole in that first quarter, Let's see. Sophia Frucci had 2 goals. Caitlin Naughton had 2 goals. Ava McLean had 1. Ryan McDonald had 1. And Emily Hagan had 1. And Karen Birch had 1. So that should take care of our 9 goals here. Not too much action down at the Walpole defensive end. So Abby Johnson has been relatively untested so far today. Walpole heading back out onto the field. Milton still discussing things on the sideline. Okay, Ryan McDonald comes out. She's replaced by Cassie Burke. Cassie seeing more action now. Cassie's a junior. Back on defense with Jenna Wong, it looks like here. For the second quarter, Walpole will be going right to left on your screen. All right. Naughton taking the draw with Sophie McFadden for Milton. Naughton wins it over to Frucci. Frucci back to Naughton. Over on the side to Wong. Jenna starts to cut in, looking for the shot. There's a whistle. And she'll have the penalty stroke. We'll see if she moves right in or drops back to pass. She comes right in herself, looks, shoots, scores. Jenna Wong. Jenna has had some big goals for Walpole down the last few games here. So it's good to see her get into back into scoring mode again. Coach Mike Tassoni happy with what he's seeing so far here. 37 seconds into this second quarter. We will have another face-off here. Ball in the air. Frucci comes away with it. Coming down, cutting towards the middle. Decides to step back a little bit. And Emily Hagan will get it. And back to Frucci. And Sophia will take this penalty stroke. Comes right in. Nope, steps back. Shoots ground ball in. Faked her out. She faked going high and threw it along the ground, and it found the back of the net. Walpole 11-1 now with 10:39 left to go in the first half. with the 10-goal lead. We go to running time now. The ball up in the air, and Milton comes away with it. It's McFadden with the ball. Passes off behind the net. Up top to Lovett. Lovett pass to Pater, goes out. It'll be Walpole ball. And Ryan McDonald will start it back for Walpole. I'm sorry, Emily Dunn will start it back. Now she gets over to to Grace Hagen. On the far side to Emily Hagen. Emily cutting over towards the middle. Pass in front, over the top of the net by Grace Hagen. Hagen's twins, sophomores. Coming back for the red and white is Dory O'Toole, being guarded by Hagen. And Abby puts the ball on the ground so her teammates can start it back out again. A loose ball. Naughton flicks it over to the side, but Mary Lovett comes up with it for the Wildcats. Okay, Lovett drops it to Rory Martin. Her pass comes up to Dory O'Toole. O'Toole being guarded by Jenna Wong. O'Toole makes her way down. Picked up by Taylor Carter, another Walpole captain. Gets the ball to Naughton. Naughton coming down, looking, shooting, and finding the back of the net. Walpole 12-1 as Caitlin gets her third goal of the game. Sophia Frucci has 3 also. .720 and counting in the first half. Ball in the air. Naughton knocks it down, picks it up, and heads back upfield. Gets it ahead to Frucci. Frucci's got Emily Hagen on her left. Gonna come in herself. Gets it to Emily. Emily cutting towards the middle. Loses it momentarily. Gets it to Taylor Carter behind the net. Wong with it. Over to McLean. Ava picks it up again. Looking for somebody in front, goes back, gonna cut right in front, shoots, and bingo, bango, bongo. Ava McLean with her second, I think, yes, second for Ava. All right, we come back for the face-off again. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Walpole trainer Amanda Randall tending to Rory Martin of Milton, who looks like she may have gotten a whack on the hand. And it's cold enough now, so it really does hurt right now. Ball comes to Grace Harris. Harris to Lovett. Lovett back to Harris. Harris trying to move in, being guarded tremendously by Carter. Emily King with the ball for Milton. Good D by Carter. Shot and a score. Milton gets on the board again as Johnson came way out to defend her. And it looks like Grace Pater got the goal for the Wildcats. For 16 and counting in the first half. Ball knocked forward and coming away with it for the Timberwolves was Carter. Sends it ahead to Emily Hagan. Emily to McLean. And now to Grace Hagan. I'm sorry, no, that was Ryan McDonald. McDonald gets it again. Up top to Naughton. A loose ball behind the net. And the goalie, Lloyd Faber, comes away with it. Her pass, though, is intercepted by Naughton. Naughton's all over the field again today in this game. Looking to move in. Shot saved. On the ground still. All kinds of people battling there for it. And coming away with it for Walpole is McDonald. She gets it to Frucci. Frucci's shot. Saved. Wong with the ball to McDonald. McLean with the ball. Back up top to Naughton. Naughton going to her right. Shoots. And a save. Nice save. And starting back down is Michelle Russo for the Wildcats. 2 minutes left in the first half. Coming back down, long shot in front. Shot knocked down before it can get through. Ball still loose. And coming up with it is Carter. Taylor gets it downfield. On that far side. To McLean. McLean in front. Ball's picked off by Emily Hagan. Shooting in front is McLean. She comes in and does. Nope, they're gonna disallow that. Okay, Milton bringing the ball down. Reagan with the ball for the red and white. Throws it in front. Shot and a score. Maddie Allen with the tally for Milton. Makes the score 13-3. Half a minute to go in this first half. Ball in the air. Picked off by Naughton. Caitlin bringing it down. Sends a long pass up front to McLean. Ava looking for somebody. Loses the ball. And the horn sounds, ending this first half of action from John Turco Field, with the Walpole Timberwolves on top of the Milton Wildcats 13-3. Two teams will take a break now. We'll do the same. We'll be back shortly with the second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Turco Field here on the Walpole High campus. We're just about to begin the second half of this Bay State Conference Herget Division game between your Walpole High Timberwolves and the Wildcats of Milton High. It's been all Walpole so far. They hold a 13-3 advantage. In the first half, let's see, Sophia Frucci had 3 goals. Caitlin Naughton had 3 goals. Ava McLean had a pair. And then single goals by Karen Birch, Emily Hagan, Ava Ryan McDonald. No, Emily Hagan's got 2 goals. I missed that. 2 goals for Emily, too. So that would be our total so far of 13. And we are ready to go. Walpole again going left to right in the third quarter here. Ball loose on the ground, and Milton comes up with it. It's McFadden. No, it's Abby Nada. She has one of Milton's goals. Shot save by Johnson. She deals it off. Pass comes up to Riley Halloran, as Walpole has basically cleared the bench now. Naughton coming down. Milton has the ball. And Wildcats bringing the ball in on that far side. Grace Hagan trying to keep her out. Back underway. Nada controlling the ball. She gets blocked out. She'll have the penalty stroke here. She shoots right off the bat. Misses the net, and it'll be Milton with the ball still. Coming out front. Circling around, looking, trying to get in. Nice defense by Naughton. Emma Hannafin out there now for Walpole. Ball on the ground. Milton comes up with it. Cutting in front is Elizabeth May. She passes off. Comes back to Nada. Birch on defense here. Ball misplayed, and Grace Harris comes up with it for the Wildcats. She gets it over to Abby Letty. Anna Leby. Looking in front, her pass over the top of the net. Karen Birch on defense there for Walpole. Shot wide of the net, right off the draw there by Maddie Allen, goes wide, but Milton controls the ball. McFadden looking to get in. Shot saved before he can get through. Abby Johnson puts it on the ground, and it's picked up there by Birch. No, I take that back. It was Emily Dunn. Coming down on the far side, Emily Hagan. She gets it to Wong. Behind the net goes to Frucci. Frucci cutting in front of herself, shoots and scores. Frucci with her 4th of the game. Walpole's lead back to 11 at 14-3. Face-off taken by Frucci. Going down on that far side. Coming over towards the middle. Looking to shoot. She does. It's over the net. Ava McLean tracks it down for Walpole. Gets it in front. And Lloyd Faber picks it off. Sends the pass over to Olivia Hart. Hart being guarded by Ryan McDonald and Sophia Frucci. Nowhere to go. Ball knocked down. It's still a Milton ball. McFadden gets the ball. No, yeah, she does. Emily Hagan boots it away, but it's picked off by Grace Pater. Milton with the ball behind the net, looking to cut in front. Comes up to McFadden. Now it's Reagan being guarded closely by Birch. She backs off now, is going to come in. Walpole, good defense here. Over to Nady. And she is dumped. She'll get a penalty stroke for this. 4:50 and counting in this third quarter. Shot misses the net. Hit the post. And coming away with it is Emma Hannafin. Hannafin coming down the right side. Okay, Frucci to Naughton to Emily Hagan. Behind the net to McLean. Cutting in front. Sends it over to Wong. Wong had a thought but held off. Frucci to Naughton. Stutter steps, moves in, and backs off. In front, oh, just over the top of the net by McLean. It'll be Milton bringing the ball down. They give it to the goalie. And she drops it over to Georgie Tritniak. Ball stolen by McLean. In front to Jenna Wong, and Jenna lights the lamp. That's her second of the game, giving Walpole a 15-3 advantage with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sky's lighting up a little bit now. Abigail Poirier coming in for Walpole, replacing Ava McLean. Abby is a sophomore. Ball on the ground, still loose. Still loose, heading out, Naughton trying to chase it down, and just can't get there in time as she crashes into the cot. Pater sends the ball over to McFadden. McFadden, nice move there by O'Toole. On the far side, Hart with the ball, has it knocked loose, and it'll be Walpole ball. Emily Hagan bringing it down. Naughton to Frucci. Sophia cutting in front. Finds the back of the net. Goal 5 for Sophia today. 16-3. Walpole's lead is up to a baker's dozen with less than a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Emma Hannafin comes out, and Addison Wazanski comes in for the Timberwolves. Addison's another sophomore. Ball on the ground, battling for it. Coming away with it is Frucci. Sophia racing down. She's got Emily Hagan. Emily moving in front to Wong, to Frucci. Whistle. Frucci looking, and decides to hold off on it. Gets it to Naughton. Under 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Caitlin moving in, looking for that last shot, just wide of the net, and that will end the third quarter with Walpole tacking on 3 more goals here in this 12 minutes. Sophia Frucci had 2, giving her 5 for the game. Emma Wong had her second of the contest. Teams will switch sides of the field for this fourth quarter as that blue thunder is rumbling across the field with your Timberwolves rebelling against the Wildcats. Your Timberwolves well on their way to picking up their 16th victory in 19 games. I think they've got 3 games left. There may only be 2. I'm not sure. We do have a big game next week. I think it's senior night against Needham, and Needham is always a tough team in lacrosse. Okay, so we are ready for our final 12 minutes of this contest. Caitlin Naughton taking the draw against Sophia McFadden for Milton. And we're underway. Ball loose and gathered in by Frucci. Frucci bringing it down herself. Gets it to Ryan McDonald. McDonald up to Wong. Wong to Naughton. Naughton sending Abigail Poirier up behind the net, setting her up to bring the ball out. McDonald also behind the net for the Timberwolves. She gets it. And passes it up to Grace Hagen. Walpole, even the Walpole's regulars that are the starters that are out there are all playing out of position to take some of the sting off of this game for the Wildcats. Grace Hagen with it. Gets it back from McDonald. Walpole content to just pass the ball around. Comes up to Frucci. Frucci back to Grace. Grace moving in. Grace is normally a defender. She's up in the attacking zone today for this second half. On the far side, McDonald with the ball. Gets it to Wong. Wong to Emily Hagen. Emily behind the net. Passes up to McLean. To Grace Hagen. To McDonald. Oh, bringing it in now. Emily goes back behind the net. Naughton behind the net. To Grace Hagen. Grace to Naughton. Naughton to Emily Hagen. Saved by Lloyd Faber, but Walpole gets possession of the rebound. Naughton coming in and scoring. Naughton with her fourth goal. Walpole up now 17-3. 9 minutes and counting left in regulation. Naughton coming out for the Timberwolves. And let's see, Kendall Cusick getting ready to come in. Ball picked up by McFadden temporarily, and coming away with it is Karen Birch. Birch moving upfield to Grace Hagen. Grace is able to find some running room, coming back down now. Unfortunately, I don't have a name for number 24 for Walpole. She's not on our roster. Sorry about that, 24. All right, behind the net to Poirier. Poirier bringing it up. Cutting in front. Sends it up to Wong. Jenna moving to her right. Ball on the ground, and it'll be Walpole ball as Treniak was unable to hold on to it. Shoots, and a save on a shot by Poirier. And a shot and a score by Riley Halloran. (18-3) Walpole's advantage here, and a timeout called by Milton as Riley Halloran picks up one of her first goals of the season. 6:45 left in regulation. Walpole celebrating the annual film festival tonight at the high school. And tomorrow night is junior senior prom over Gillette Stadium for the Walpole students. As the seniors, I think, are out of school now. The seniors may be done with their Walpole career. Next week, we have several senior night games coming up. In fact, all the sports would be having their senior night games next week. All right, the two teams come back out onto the field. .6:45 left in regulation. McFadden for Milton and Naughton for Walpole on the. I'm sorry, that was not. It was Ryan McDonald taking the draw for Walpole. Coming down is Michelle Ruza. She has the ball taken away by Wazinski. Ball on the ground. Addison is able to not maintain it, but they do give her the ball. She sends it back over to Poirier. Poirier to Ava England. Back to Marin Gallivan. Addison Wazinski. Ball comes up. Bringing it down. McDonald. Walpole just working on plays here. I don't think they're thinking too much of shooting towards the net. Wazinski with the ball. She gets it up top to McDonald. McDonald coming in. Shot is blocked before it can get through. It's loose, and coming away with it for Milton is Trentniak. Nadia McKenzie sends it in for the Timberwolves. She gets it to McDonald. Ryan moving to her right. Goes behind the net. Coming out in front. And hands it off to Cusick. Kendall loses it momentarily. Gets it back. To Wazinski on the far side. And Halloran. Moving around for Walpole is McDonald. Ball comes in front. Shot by Poirier is wide of the net. 3:20 and counting left in this game. Walpole bringing the ball out. That was Poirier with it. Now we have Gallivan. Gallivan sends it in front. Shot blocked by Lloyd Faber in the Milton goal. Comes out top. Shot by Cusick is blocked before it can get through. Milton coming back down. On the far side, it goes out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball. Ball knocked down, and Milton comes away with it. Being hemmed in. There are 4 defenders there for the Timberwolves. Poirier doing a good job. It comes up to Russo. Under 2 minutes to play in regulation. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball. Walpole going behind the goal. Circling in. And the ball comes out. Up to Cusick. Cusick looking for an opening. Can't find one. We are in the final minute of play here. Ball comes over to McDonald. Circling in front, shooting and scoring. Ryan McDonald makes it 19-3 for Walpole. I think the 19 goals is one shot of their high water mark. Let me check. Yeah, they scored 20 against Milton. So one loss. And in the final 10 seconds of this one, Walpole bringing it down. But I think the horn will sound before the shot can get off. And there it is. We have a game. Anyway, Walpole gets their third straight victory. And 13 in the last 14 games, they improved to 16-3. Milton falls to 3-10. This was all Walpole the whole way. The Timberwolves just came out flying after their huge victory over Long Meadow yesterday. They showed no letdown at all, which is good to see. For Walpole, let's see. Sophia Frucci had 5 goals. Caitlin Naughton had 4 goals. Jenna Wong had 2. Ava McLean had 2. Emily Hagan had 2. Ryan McDonald had 2. Riley Halloran scored a goal. Let's see, who else had them here? Jenna Wong had a goal. We already had, she's had 2. Emily Hagan with 1. Ava McLean with 1. Emily Hagan had 2. And that should count for them all. So, once again, we would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School Girls Varsity Lacrosse action. Once again, your final score from Turco Field, Walpole 19, Milton 3.